So the wife's away. Is it time to play? Hell no. Here on the homestead, I've got projects to do and I've got 3 days to do it. So let's get started. There. What do you think? Should I stop at Lowe's here and grab me one of those gorilla carts so I can use that as a wheelbarrow at home? Let's stop in Lowe's here. I'll get 10% off because I am a veteran. So let's run in here and do this. I'll be right back. It's only 70 degrees here in the car, so you'll be okay. Buddy, we got a deal on that. We didn't need our military discount because it was on sale. There were 4 of them, of the boxes. They were kind of ripped a little bit and they were kind of stacked and dirty. And they had them on sale from $121 down to $89. So that can't beat that. And they didn't give you a military discount on things that are on sale, but still, it's a better deal anyway. What do you think, Dex? Want to go home? Let's go play with our stuff. This is the cart I picked up, gorilla cart, 89 bucks. Normally they're like 129, and there were 4 of them there. And this one here had the least damage to the box. But they put them on sale for 89 bucks, so I had to grab it. Anyway, I'll be using this, do a lot of, weeding around the garden and use around the place. So we'll put it together. Hopefully no pieces are missing. So far so good. Looks like everything's there. Hopefully. Yep, 4 wheels. Make sure there's that. There you go. She's all put together. Took me a little less than an hour. Pretty impressed with it. All the parts were really in dump it. It's got a nice little dumping thing here. Had to fill the tires up. It says you put 30 maximum PSI in them. I put like 24. They don't need to be filled up to the max. And it maneuvers real nice. Pretty nice. I'm impressed with it. This thing's gonna get a lot of use around here. All right, that wasn't too hard. I got that whole row of peppers up. There's a ton of peppers here. You're probably saying to yourself, well, why waste all these good peppers? Well, we're not. We've been keeping them, and I'll keep some of these. I'll also use everything here as part of the compost, and I'll also keep a lot of these peppers just for a seed crop, and in case I want to grow them. I'm not even sure these are the type of peppers I want to grow, but just in case, I'll look them up. I don't even know. Let me ask you guys. There's these kind of peppers. They're like little tiny. I'll probably look them up. I'll Google them and find out. But if you can see, they're all little tiny peppers. And like I said, I'll keep a bunch of them for seed stock, and I'll try them out, see what they taste like. I'm sure they're hot. You can see there's tons of peppers still in here, all throughout there. But I'm gonna go dump them, and then I'll get some seeds from it. And now I'm gonna go work on the getting all these tomato plants up over here. Unfortunately, these tomatoes were never staked, so we got a lot of them. I'll come back here in a little bit here and clean this up a little bit more, but most of it's just grass now, so I'll have my guy tomorrow just knock down all this stuff with his bushwhacker, and then we'll be good to till it this fall and have him keep cutting it at least once or twice more for this season. Well, I pretty much got all the weeds out over here, and all the tomato plants and the pepper plants. So what's left is just this grass, which I'm gonna have him cut tomorrow. This soil in here it's red. I mean, I always thought this red soil was really clay, but man, it is beautiful stuff. Let me show you some of this. Let's see if you can see this. Look at this. I mean, this is beautiful soil in here. It looks like he had composted before, but it's awesome. Of course, I got it all over me. Good thing I'm doing this when Nancy's not here, but my shoes and my pants are soaked. So, all right, obviously the soil's pretty good because all this crap is growing in it. All right, on to my next little bit of chores. Yep, soaked, dirty, nothing like an old pair of topo and my hiking pants. I'm not bringing these in the house. I'm going to hose them down and head over to Tractor Supply. I need a pair of boots and some better pants. So everything's weeded out. All the tomato plants are gone. All the weeds are out of there. Up there, all the pepper plants are gone. And now we just need to hack this all down. And got to go get me a rototiller, cultivator, and do a fall tilling and compost all this right back in the soil, and then keep it cut, keep the weeds out, and hopefully in the spring we'll figure out a pretty good garden here. It's pretty big. I'd say it's 30 by 50, maybe 30 by 60. Yeah, maybe even larger, who knows. I saved a few small tomatoes. I'll let these go real ripe and use them for seed stock. But I don't know if these are heirloom tomatoes or not. I don't even know what type of tomatoes they are. I'd rather not replant heirlooms because the next generations of seeds are pretty weak, but I'd rather go with some open pollinated type of plants. But I'll plant a few of them, see what happens. Maybe I'm wrong, who knows? I'm a newbie at this. I don't have water yet down here at the lower shed. I think it's one of my projects that I have to do. And I think I spoke about this before, maybe not, but the previous owner had one of those hydrant faucets here, like I have up in the very front of my property. And I'm gonna put that there, but he had to cap it because the line broke. He said that one Christmas or one really cold snap here, it froze. But what I'm gonna do is do a shut off up by the house and empty the valve out before any cold weather like that. But I'm going to put another one here because we do not have water down here. And this shed is where we're going to do the quail on one side and the chickens on the other. And this is a beautiful shed in here. This would make a great tiny home. I could insulate this whole thing. Put insulation on the walls, the ceilings, foam board on the floor. I don't know, it might be a project someday. Wood burning stove out the back. Keep my tools in here. Got a few minutes here. I thought I would give this EC9 9mm a little go today. I haven't used it in a while, and I thought since I live here now and it's easy to shoot this pistol here, lets me run off a couple rounds and make sure this little puppy's still working. So here we go, check it out. Got one more clip here, let's give it a shot. Definitely nice little piece of equipment here. Beautiful little gun. Previously it was some kind of, where they had a umbrella or something here, and I think it's
in concrete underneath, but I'm going to dig this all out because this is going to be our fire pit. It's going to be a good place for it, overlooking the fields and stuff and the woods, and it's going to be nice. So I'm going to dig this since I have the cart and I'm filthy already, and it's cloudy, a little overcast, perfect day just to dig this out. I don't know if you saw that or if I did a time lapse on that, but that's a walk down there to the compost from up here. The property starts from the road up there and just slopes right down to the lower shed and down to the garden and then eventually down to the woods. So everything that I'm doing is down that way. But I'm digging a nice amount of soil out of here. There's some good topsoil coming out of here to put back on the compost. Tell the way this pole is not moving. Well, it's moving a little bit. Definitely in concrete. Good overcast day here today. I mean, got up early, but I don't even know what time it is at this point. I haven't stopped. But I'll take it. About 70 degrees. The nights have been really nice here. They get down to the low 60s almost every night, even on the warm days. I'm going to use this tool here because I've got 20 some trees here. Most of them are fruit trees, and but I'm going to start at the maple trees and that up front, and I'm going to dig out, not quite this big, but a circle around each one of them and mulch them. And notice that in years past they've been weed whacking and hitting the trunks of the trees, and I don't like that. And this way I can fertilize them, keep them pruned and looking good, get these all healthy again. Woohoo! Whew. That thing is heavy. Check out my new fire pit. I can dig it out a little more, but I'm just going to leave it for now until we decide how we're going to exactly have it. So it's perfect. And we'll do some nice stuff around the outside here and have a little, I got tons of wood, so I need to cut up with a chainsaw that we can stack up here or down by the barn there. So looks good. Project number 2 completed. I think I'm going to go in, have a cup of coffee, some breakfast, and I have a high definition antenna I'm going to put up on the roof, and so we can stream some really good football seasons coming. I got notice that the whole backyard down by what I'm doing is all loaded with these little tiny wild strawberries. They're everywhere, all over the back, all up and down. It's all wild strawberries. Wonder if they're any good. Okay, project number 2 or 3, I forget what it is, for the day. Assemble this high definition antenna and get it up on the roof. Done. Just straighten out these a little bit and attach it to the house. I think I got enough cable. It's a rotating one, and it's got a remote control for the rotation. And should pick up all the local, I just need, you know, all the local high definition, just so I can stream, you know, Hulu and Prime and all those other ones. So maybe even YouTube TV. All right, took some time, but I got it up there, put it together, and I went from 16 channels now to 72 channels. This antenna actually has a remote on it that can rotate 360 degrees. So I'm sure I'll get all the networks and Fox and ABC, CBS. So a high definition signal comes in, it looks really good. So plus I'm streaming, you know, through Wi-Fi, all the pay channels and stuff too. So job well done. Oh, that's it for today. Okay, got my man Rusty down there bushwhacking. He is cutting the whole property and a very reasonable price. He's taking down all those heavy brush down in the back and going over the garden too. So, plus the whole yard. Like I said, until I can buy something similar, which is about $3 grand, maybe a little bit more, I'm gonna have to have him cut it. I'm getting a few of these carts filled with some of the grass that I'm going to use in my compost. I only got a couple more months for him to cut it, so I want to get as much as I can before the winter. He came through and whacked down all this in here for my garden. He's going to give me a price on taking care of all this, but he did make some nice paths through here, and you notice, oh yeah, here's some more grass. I'll rake this up later. Oh yeah, and all along the bank here, tons of green. But he cut this all back there, which is going to be really cool, as that just opened up a whole new area for us. It's had a major rainstorm. Some more rain over there. Well, good morning. Today is Sunday, my last day to get some chores done before Nancy comes in. She flies in tonight, early evening, in Greenville, Spartanburg International Airport. So I want to get a few more things done today. Hopefully I can get a good start on these trees. Like I said, I got about 20 trees to do, maybe more, where I want to dig a circle out, take the sod out of it, a little bit of the soil, put it in the cart, run it down to the compost, and then eventually at our local recycling plant here, our local dump where we drive down once in a while and dump our garbage and all, on Wednesday they have as much as you can get, mulch and wood chips. So I'll take some of these empty bins that I have here. Hey, good morning, Dexter. And I'll fill them up with probably a combination of chips and some mulch, and then I'll put that all around the trees. I also want to get them pruned up a bit. So, and then if I have time today, I'm kind of all over the place where I want to do my compost. I want to maybe now bring it up closer to the house so I don't have to walk as far. And plus I have water up there so I can keep it wet down. So let's see what the day brings. I got to go get my rake, my hoe, my little cart, and a pair of choppers, and let's get on with it. It's going to be a good day.
Gonna start with this peach tree here first. I'll work all the ones way down below there. There's, I don't know, about 10 or 15 down there that I'll do later. I want to get the ones in the upper property done here first. Let's give you a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing. I want to make that more symmetrical, and some more weeds right here. I had to prune this one all along the bottom. This here is I'm pretty sure, a crepe myrtle. So I cut away all the branches before I can dig it out around the bottom. And we have another one right there. So, this is a lot harder. I did another one. This is pretty sure, silver maple. And it's a lot of work doing that. Probably doing it the wrong time of year. It's too hot out. And it'd be better on a little cushion and use a hand tool to do it around it. So I think I'm going to wait to do that. This is going to be a one at a time type thing. I got 2 done today, and I also trimmed up that maple tree up there, so I shaped that up real nice. So it's getting hot now. I'm going to be done. I'm going to get a shower, get some lunch, go shop a little bit, and get ready to pick Nancy up. Tractor Supply, I got myself a new pair of canvas work pants. They're not pretty, but boy, they're tough, and so I'll be using them over and over. They're work boots, waterproof, to work outside, and these will do just fine. Well, folks, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching. This is just a small indication of life here on my new homestead. Some of the things that I'll be doing, the work around here, it's enjoyable. I actually love it. There's a lot to do. I'm sure I'm going to be learning a lot of mistakes, things we have to still get for this place. This was 3 days of just, this video encompassed like 3 days of doing things. Last night, drove to Greenville, Spartanburg Airport, picked Nancy up. She was up in New York. Her nephew got married. They had a great time up in New York City. She's back, and we're going to get going now on some other things we got to do around here. So stay tuned. This is going to be fun here on the homestead. In between that, there's going to be a lot of backpacking, van trips, fly fishing, you name it. I hope this content and this channel really gets it kicked up a notch. So I love it here on the homestead, and I want to thank you guys for following Walker's World, and everybody have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.